The first cry of a newborn is supposed to be a moment of joy, a beginning, a miracle, but in America, it can also be a warning. Because here, in the wealthiest nation on earth, giving birth is more dangerous than it should be, especially if you're black, or indigenous, or poor. Mothers are dying, alone, unheard. In 2022, over 1,200 American women died from pregnancy-related causes. That's nearly 3 every single day. And the numbers are rising again, even in 2024. Why? Because in too many hospitals, pain is ignored, symptoms are dismissed, lives are lost. Black women are 3 times more likely to die in childbirth than white women. And it's not because of biology, it's because of bias, poverty, racism, gaps in care, a lack of listening. These are not statistics, these are mothers, daughters, friends. In America, having a child should be a blessing, a celebration, a new chapter filled with joy. But instead, it's becoming a financial crisis. Childcare in some states now costs more than college tuition, $10,000 to $20,000 a year, per child. That's not luxury care, that's just so parents can go to work, so they can survive. And for millions of families, it's not possible. So mothers, mostly mothers, stay home, not because they want to, but because childcare costs more than their paycheck. Careers are put on hold, dreams are delayed, entire incomes vanish, all because our system gives parents a choice: raise your child, or keep your job. And if they choose work, many are forced to leave their child in unsafe or unregulated care, risking everything just to earn enough to pay the bills. This isn't freedom, this isn't family first. This is survival, and it's breaking people, not in secret, but in broad daylight. In the richest country in the world, why is having a child treated like a luxury item? She made it through the birth. She's holding her baby in her arms. Everyone says, "You must be so happy," but inside, she feels broken. Postpartum depression affects 1 in 7 mothers in the US. But so few talk about it. Because if a mother admits she's struggling, they call her weak. If she cries out for help, they say she's ungrateful. If she needs rest, she's selfish. There's no nurse at home, no paid leave, no mental health support, just diapers, dishes, silence, and a body that's still bleeding, still healing, still expected to do everything. In 2023, over 80% of American workers had no paid family leave after giving birth. So they returned to work while still recovering, smiling on the outside, shaking on the inside. The cost, their mental health, their marriages, their identity, and still, we say we support families. In a country that celebrates life, why do we ignore the people who give it? In the United States, there is no guaranteed paid family leave. None, not a single day, from the government. So after giving birth, some mothers go back to work in just 3 days. C-section scars still healing, milk leaking through their shirts, babies too young to lift their own heads. But the rent doesn't wait, neither does the power bill. So they clock in, and they smile. They smile so they don't cry. The US is the only wealthy country on earth that offers 0 weeks of paid maternity leave. Afghanistan offers 13, Mexico offers 12, Norway offers 49, but America, 0. For all its talk of family values, it leaves mothers behind the moment their baby arrives. Especially low-wage workers, especially women of color. And the cost isn't just financial, it's physical, it's emotional, it's generational. A nation that claims to defend life refuses to defend the people giving it. In America, even if you survive childbirth, you may not survive the bill. The average cost of giving birth in the US is over $18,000 without complications. With insurance, parents still pay $3,000 to $5,000 out of pocket. For what? To bring life into the world. And it doesn't stop there. A separate bill for the baby, a separate bill for the hospital stay, another for anesthesia, another for the doctor. Some parents receive 10 different bills. For a single delivery, one mistake in coding, and the whole bill is denied. And if you're uninsured, you could owe tens of thousands. For a moment that was supposed to be beautiful, now turned into a nightmare. Mothers are taking out loans to pay for labor, choosing between baby formula and hospital debt. And still, America says, we have the best healthcare in the world. But when birth comes with a bill bigger than a car, is that healthcare? Or is it just another way to profit from pain? They say there's help. They say, you can apply for assistance. But for millions of mothers, help never comes. SNAP, WIC, Medicaid, childcare subsidies, these programs exist, on paper, but in real life, there are months-long wait lists, mountains of paperwork, income limits so low, that even a minimum wage job can disqualify you. So the people struggling the most don't qualify, or they're told, you make $50 too much. Imagine needing food for your baby, and being denied because your paycheck came in early. Some families live on $20 left at the end of the month. And still, they're told, sorry, you don't meet the criteria. And even when they do, the support is thin. WIC only covers some baby formula. SNAP runs out by week 3. Subsidized childcare spots, all full, so parents are left alone. Again, in a system that talks about lifting people up, while letting them fall through the cracks. The people who care for our children every day can barely survive themselves. Most childcare workers in America make less than $14 an hour. Many don't get health insurance, or paid leave, or any kind of job security. They wipe tears, change diapers, teach first words, and still, they're treated like they don't matter. Some have to work 2 jobs just to afford food. Some can't even afford to send their own kids to the centers they work in. And now, thousands are quitting. Burned out, underpaid, disrespected. The result? Staff shortages, long wait lists, classrooms with too many children and not enough hands. Parents miss work because there's no one to watch their kids. Centers close, costs rise, and families are left scrambling. We say children are our future, but the people we trust to care for them are treated like they're disposable. It doesn't have to be like this. Childbirth shouldn't bankrupt families, caregivers shouldn't live in poverty, and mothers shouldn't die because no one listened. Other countries have figured this out. In Norway, parents get 49 weeks of paid leave. In Japan, the government subsidizes childcare. In France, giving birth costs almost nothing. Why not here? Why not in the richest country on earth? America can afford bombs, billion-dollar bailouts, tax breaks for the wealthy. But somehow, not diapers, not formula, not paid time to hold your own child. The truth is, the system isn't broken. It was built this way. Built to push down the poor, to ignore the vulnerable, to profit from the most intimate pain. But it doesn't have to stay this way. We can demand better, for our mothers, for our caregivers, for every child brought into this world. Because if we care about life, we have to care about the people giving it. Share this. Talk about it. Don't look away. This is a new channel. But we're here to speak the truth. One voice, one video, one issue at a time, until something finally changes.